Hey, what is up, investors? Jason here. So in this video, I want to just kind of make a quick one talking about what's going on with Coinbase and how they're being sued now for the way that they advertised launching Dogecoin on their platform. It's created a little bit of an issue and actually a class action lawsuit. And this is kind of just like an interesting story, and I just want to talk about it here. It's not going to really make too much difference to the price of Coinbase stock, in my opinion. But at the same time, it's just one of those cryptocurrency things that have been going on, and now we got Coinbase kind of caught up in their own little issue. And so let's just get to this. So as we do, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Please be sure to smash, destroy, annihilate, or gently press that like button. As you know, that helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm, helps spread the videos to more people that might find it interesting, and subscribe if you have not already. So looking at Dogecoin, and this is over the last 3 months, currently Dogecoin is trading around 17 to 18 cents at this moment. But remember back in early May, mid-May, we saw Dogecoin go to prices that was above 70 cents at the time, actually going as high as around 74 cents, 73.9 is where it actually went. And Dogecoin kind of just became unstable after that and started going on this big decline. And we've seen it go to a price around where it's at right now, back in like the third week of June, around like June 20th, June 21st, June 22nd, we saw it actually go to these prices that was around 17 cents, 18 cents per Dogecoin. And now we're kind of just seeing it doing the same thing. But in this case now, though, it's just kind of more of a steady downwards fall here. But what's going on is the volume of Dogecoin is actually much lower than it was a month ago, or especially 2 months ago. There's very little volume actually going on in Dogecoin over pretty much this month of July. So just a lot of the people that are really bullish on Dogecoin, a lot of them have kind of gotten out, and they've actually been invested into other random coins that are out there. And that's really just taken away a lot of the attention of Dogecoin. Now, of course, we've seen the entire crypto market in general going downhill, but for Dogecoin in general, there is a lot of people that have left Dogecoin and gone into some of these more smaller knockoff coins. But I still really like Dogecoin. I think that there's still a lot of catalysts with it, especially if it does become something that Tesla does allow to be an actual currency to be able to buy a vehicle and use it for whatever other services that Tesla has. That'd be great, and that's going to show that it does have more value. But at this time, there's really not a whole lot in its actual favor right now. A lot of the hype is actually gone. But what I want to get to is this lawsuit here that Coinbase is being sued. This is on classaction.org, and this is a class action lawsuit that was brought together by this guy, David Suski, who individually is suing them on behalf of all others in a similar situation. And this could be potentially like 1 million people or more. And they're suing Coinbase Global Incorporated and Martin Kane Incorporated, which is the advertising company. And the whole reason behind this is that this guy, David Suski, brings this class action individually and on behalf of all other persons who opted into Coinbase's $1.2 million Dogecoin Sweepstakes and who purchased or sold Dogecoin on a Coinbase exchange for $100 or more between June 3rd and June 10th of 2021. Inclusive of both of these dates, plaintiff makes the following allegations based on the investigation of his counsel and based on personal knowledge as to behalf of his own acts and dealings with the defendants. Now, this is kind of a bit interesting here, because what people probably don't know is that Coinbase, what they basically do is they buy and sell between their users. So what this lawsuit is kind of getting at is that what Coinbase needed to do was they needed to obtain the Dogecoin to be able to have it so that people could buy and sell it on their exchange. Now, rather than facilitating cryptocurrency purchases and sales between users, Coinbase itself buys and sells its cryptos to and from its users as a counterparty. Thus, Coinbase is more like a cryptocurrency dealership than a true exchange. Coinbase collects commissions from its users for each crypto purchase or sell they execute on Coinbase. with the commission being calculated as a percentage of the dollar price or euro or whatever other currency of the crypto volume purchased or sold. The company's financial and operational health depends upon its ability to sell and resell its cryptos to consumers in exchange for traditional currencies like the US dollar. Now, what this lawsuit's kind of stating here is that Coinbase kind of took advantage of the popularity that Dogecoin had, kind of stating that Dogecoin has been around since 2013 and that it really started to blow up after January of 2021, where at that time it was valued for less than 1 cent and then spiking as high as 70 cents, but like 74 cents or so per Dogecoin in May of 2021. And it's saying here that Coinbase kind of just took advantage of this and of all this popularity that was going on, quickly decided to add the intended satire known as Dogecoin to a list of cryptos it would sell to customers on June 1st of 2021. Coinbase started allowing customers to transfer any Doge they might own into their Coinbase account. The company announced that it would begin buying and selling Doge to its users beginning on or after June 3rd of 2021. So kind of what they were doing was, for those 2 days, they kind of needed to obtain that Dogecoin before it fully went on sale. So they were kind of just gathering it at that time. So this is where things get a bit sketchy here. So Coinbase was basically needing the liquidity of Dogecoin. So they started doing that on June 1st, but it wasn't for sale yet on June 1st because the Sweepstakes was going to be running on June 3rd, when they allowed Dogecoin to be able to be bought and sold on the platform. So they were kind of just gathering it for June 1st and June 2nd, and then they send out this email here for the Sweepstakes on June 3rd, and it's saying Dogecoin is now on Coinbase, and we're giving away $1.2 million in prizes to celebrate. Opt in and then buy or sell $100 in Doge on Coinbase by June 10th, 2021 for your chance to win. Limit 1 entry per person. Opting in multiple times will not increase your chances of winning. All right, so they were kind of encouraging people to buy and sell Dogecoin to be able to get even more money from commissions is what they were doing. So they're trying to just get a bunch of people flooding in to be buying this. Now, where things are a bit sketchy here, what this ad agency did here is that this was a separate link right here. This view sweepstakes rules, that was actually a link, but people didn't know that was a link, and people were just clicking on the opt-in thinking that was where the rules were. So people were just opting in to this, and they were being misled from that point. Now, as people scrolled more, there was more details within that page, stating that there was one winner that would receive $300,000 in Doge, 10 winners that would receive $30,000 in Doge, and 6,000 winners that would receive $100 in Doge. So that was the breakdown of the prizes, but not the actual official rules of the sweepstakes. And then scrolling down even more, it went into more details of this whole how to enter the sweepstakes thing. And it was to sign into Coinbase, opt into the sweepstakes, make a trade, and watch your inbox. But where this actually is very misleading is that within this link right here, into this view sweepstakes rules, it has to, by law, in the actual rules of any sweepstakes here in the United States, it has to have a no purchase necessary rule to it, because that's actually a law for any sweepstakes that a company runs. No purchase necessary is part of the rule. So someone could have entered the sweepstakes by simply sending in a postcard with their name and information on it and been in the sweepstakes the same way. You see it on commercials and cereal boxes and all that stuff. Always that little no purchase necessary in small print on a lot of these sweepstakes you'd see on things that you buy in a store. That's a standard. That's the law, and that's how every sweepstakes has to run. So customers were basically misled to enter the sweepstakes by buying $100 of Dogecoin or selling $100 worth of Dogecoin. And what happened was Coinbase made a lot of money off of this, off of commissions, and they really benefited from it when people were basically scammed out of something that they didn't have to actually do. And what this lawsuit is going after, it's suing the ad agency, it's suing Coinbase, and it's going after $5 million for this whole thing, for basically to be able to pay back everybody that was misled from this whole deal. That's the whole damages that they're suing for. Now, this news hasn't really affected Coinbase too much. I mean, Coinbase hit the market at a price above $400 a share, around $430 when it IPO'd, and it pretty much just nosedived from that point, and it's been steadily dropping down, a few ups, few downs, but most of the stock has been dropping. Since it hit the market at its high price of $430 a share, it has gone to a low of $208 a share as the lowest, currently trading at $224.96 at this moment. So it's still trying to recover and get back to its highs, but for the most part, it has lost about half its value from when it did come out on its IPO. And I still am very bullish in the stock. I think that it has a lot of potential, but at the same time, the whole crypto market itself is down, so that's something that needs to be recovering. And maybe when that does happen, we'll see the price of Coinbase going up. But in my opinion, it is actually at a premium, but that's not financial advice. It's just my own opinion. Video has been for entertainment purposes only. But I'd like to hear what you guys think about all this. I just kind of thought this was an interesting story, so I wanted to share it. So with that being said, please like, share, comment, subscribe. New videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching.